everybody, Instructor Alex here, and welcome to another London Self-Defense Academy video. Today we're going to be talking about where to put your hands in a fight, what you can do with your hands and your body language to keep yourself safe, and also to potentially diffuse the situation. So we're going to talk about some of the pros and some of the cons of the best hand positioning. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, so where are we putting our hands and how are we positioning our body when a fight is about to start and when trouble is brewing? The short answer is having your hands ready. That means having them in front of me and having them in a position I can control my opponent, I can create some space, I can step in to keep them close to me and stop any attacks, or I can block and cover up. So I want to be able to keep myself safe, manage the distance, and also hopefully diffuse the situation. So let's talk about a couple of our options. The easiest option is probably a karate stance, because from here, my feet are solid. You know, I'm ready, I can step off in different directions, I can move backwards, and I'm on balance. My hands are ready to protect myself or to contact my opponent, but also, if I just turn my hands this way, it's a very non-threatening stance. It's easy to diffuse a situation when your hands are like this. Hey, whoa, chill out, look, we've all had a couple of beers, let's forget about it. Another option is have my fists up in a boxing stance, so I'm protecting my chin, but this means the talking stage is finished. The fight is on, and I'm here ready. Obviously, that's a very aggressive stance to take, so that's a last resort. You don't want to start off like this, because it says to your potential attacker, we're about to fight. A really good neutral position is what I like to call the thinking man. So my feet are still in a stance, but I've not dropped down to look aggressive. I'm here, my hand is on my chin, it looks like I'm listening, it looks like I'm engaged with you, but it's non-threatening. But some minor adjustments, and some of you might recognize it, I'm in a Philly shell. I'm in that classic Floyd Mayweather boxing stance, where my shoulder is protecting my chin from here, my other hand is protecting my jaw from this side, this hand is protecting the body. I can catch a jab coming in with a windshield wiper here. I can duck under this shoulder. I can bend at the waist. I can step backwards with my feet. I can step in. I can pivot and I'm still safe under this shoulder. And I can pull and counter punch if I need to. So from here I can step in with my hands. My hands are ready to either diffuse or deflect or just protect, or I can move around and I've got a lot of options for counter punches or staying out of the way of my opponent's attacks. So let's talk about what not to do. Now, what not to do is to have your feet square onto your opponent, because if I get pushed, I'm tumbling backwards. If I get kicked, I'm on the floor behind me, or if somebody shoots in for a takedown, I'm toast. So you're gonna stand side on, not quite in a full fighting stance, not as low as this because it's very aggressive, but definitely one foot in front of the other, like I'm surfing. Okay, that's the balance I want to have. So if anybody comes rushing at me, I can spring backwards off my toes, or I can pivot, or I'm at least ready to absorb some of that energy. Now, what not to do with our hands? Absolutely not is having our hands in our pockets. My hands are tied up, I'm not ready, and my chin is completely exposed. So there's all manner of attacks that I'm just not ready to deal with my hands in my pockets here. Another one is hands down. You know, unless you're Tyson Fury with the head movement, and let's face it, I'm not, and you're probably not either, it's not gonna work. You're gonna get clipped and you're not ready to protect yourself. Another one I see in fights is this. Like you're almost tempting your opponent. Come on, right here. Now, if you tempt fate, one day you're gonna get clipped. It's before long, you're gonna get caught on that jaw and it's night-night. So never your hands behind your back, never your hands in your pockets. Don't have your hands down, have them up and ready. When my hands are in this position, it's very easy to step in and cover up. So I can go from here, I can block if something's coming around the side, I can block this way if something's coming around the side, and if something's coming straight down the middle, I've got time to step in and block with two hands to keep myself nice and safe. So I've got a lot of options from this ready position here with my hands. So hopefully those top tips can help to keep you safe out there. Remember, always have your hands ready, have your feet in a fighting stance, and try and diffuse the situation. That's always our go-to first, is to take the energy out of the situation, bring it down to neutral, and avoid a confrontation. Thanks for watching today. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
Right? You're drunk and here. If you're trained, then yeah, we're gonna bam.